Hello, I'm General Director Matthew Schilvock, and it's a joy to welcome you to the 102nd season of San Francisco Opera. This is such an exciting time at the opera. Under the baton of music director Eun Sun Kim, the musical values of the company are soaring. We're seeing a fabulous variety of aesthetics on stage, and we're telling stories that help us understand the complexity of today's world. There has never been a better time to fall in love with opera. We have some incredible ticket programs subsidized by generous donors with our Dolby tickets and our OSHA subscriptions. OSHA subscriptions for the 2024-25 season are already on sale, available if you've not subscribed in the last 3 years. But quantities are limited, so hurry to sfopera.com. And if you're not eligible, encourage friends who are to take advantage of this great program. Inspire someone you know to discover opera. The 2024-25 season comprises 6 extraordinary operas, exciting concerts, and innovative programs. Subscribing is a wonderful way of immersing yourself in the great variety of opera. Each opera connects with us differently through a variety of musical and visual aesthetics. Taking in a whole season enables you to feel the incredible possibilities of the opera stage, joining together in collective experience of awe-inspiring artistry. So let's delve into the operas. Music director Eun Sun Kim continues her journeys through the operas of Verdi and Wagner. We open the season with Verdi's lyrical, dramatic opera of political intrigue, Un Ballo in Maschera, or A Masked Ball. Friendship turns to fatal revenge when King Gustav III of Sweden develops amorous feelings for his best friend's wife, turning up the heat on an already tense political situation. Verdi was a genius at illuminating complex human relationships in music, and this opera is one of his masterpieces. Written in the same year that Ballo premiered, Eun Sun's Wagner opera this season is one of the most epic romances, Tristan and Isolde. It's also one of the most influential artworks ever written, setting the 19th century on a new artistic course and opening up new pathways in musical language. Tristan is bringing Isolde back as a trophy wife for King Mark, but when a well-meaning servant switches a bottle of poison with a love potion, the result is a love too great for this world to contain. It's one of the great operatic experiences, culminating in the famous Liebestod, in which we glimpse the infinite. In between these 2 titanic 19th century operas, we are proud to present the West Coast premiere of Paul Ruder's The Handmaid's Tale, an operatic version of the searingly powerful novel by Margaret Atwood, in which a theocratic regime has taken over America by force, subjugating women to be surrogates for the ruling class. It's a chilling tale, and this new co-production with the Royal Danish Opera will be a not-to-be-missed event this fall. We round out the fall season with one of the great operas, Bizet's Carmen, in which we showcase the American debut of French mezzo-soprano Eve Maud Ubo. Carmen lives life on her own terms. But when Don José becomes captivated by her, his lust traps Carmen in his ultimately fatal obsession. Francesca Zambello's production returns with all of the verisimilitude of a sultry Spanish town, a backdrop for the passionate, alluring music of this great classic. As we look ahead to June 2025, I'm so happy that we will have Mozart's Idomeneo on stage. King Idomeneo is returning from the Trojan Wars when his ship is caught in a mighty storm. He pleads to the god Neptune for safe passage, promising that he will sacrifice the first person he sees upon reaching shore. Who should greet him when he lands but his own son, setting up one of the great moral anguishes in all opera, and the vehicle for one of Mozart's most sublime and dramatic scores. We have a new production from Australia featuring stunning natural imagery filmed off the coast of Tasmania and a spectacular cast under the baton of Eun Sun Kim. And then another of the most beloved classics of all opera, Puccini's drama of 6 people finding their way through the passions, jealousies, and heartache of young love in 19th century Paris. We return to La Bohème for the first time in 8 years with 2 wonderful casts, including the joyful artistry of tenor Penne Patti. It's an opera that so perfectly captures the emotional intensity of everyday life, a reminder that each of us carries our own operatic stories. I can't wait to take each of these musical and dramatic journeys with you. 6 different lenses into our deep emotions. A new co-production of The Handmaid's Tale, new to San Francisco Opera productions of Tristan and Isolde, Ballo and Maschera, and Idomeneo, and 2 classic revivals with Carmen and La Bohème. In addition to these, we have a one-night-only concert of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, conducted by Eun Sun Kim in celebration of the 200th anniversary of this great ode to humanity. In June 2025, we will present a very special concert in celebration of the Pride Festival, and we return to Golden Gate Park for the annual opening weekend free concert this September. Look out also for the Carmen Encounter, a continuation of our acclaimed series of immersive nights at the Opera House. Part opera, part party, and a unique way to see the War Memorial Opera House come to life. The opera's second century is off to a thrilling start, bringing together thousands of people each night to experience life-changing works of art. Subscribe and be a part of a journey through the stories of humanity, told on one of the great stages of the world. This is your opera company. Be a part of something very special. Be a part of San Francisco Opera.